Good morning and welcome back to my channel. This morning I'm speaking to you from the new yard. Yesterday I moved Harry and all of his belongings about 20 minutes up the road and to a new yard that is much closer to my house. So this morning I set off at 7:10 and it is now 7:15, so about 6 minutes from my house, which is just so much closer, and yeah, one of the main reasons that I moved him. So yeah, here I am, bright and early. I was up at about 3 o'clock this morning. I couldn't sleep, possibly because I was excited to come and look out, which is really sad, but I've not had to look after my own horse for such a long time, and I'm actually really excited to be doing my own mucking out, my own haynets, doing my own feeds, and yeah, just generally looking after my horse rather than being on full livery. So yeah, I'm about to go and crack on now and do my first lot of mucking out. So see you there. Come on, guys. Look at her. You have a nice first night. Were you snoring? Oh, Harry. So I know some people do muck out with the horses in the stable, but I like to move Harry out. Otherwise he just gets in my way and I just feel like he slows me down. So I just tie him up outside and I give him a little hay net to keep him occupied, and then I move everything out of the stable, like his buckets, and then I just start moving the clean up into the banks and moving the poo off the top. So I like to have quite big banks in my bed, and what I do is every day I move all of the clean left over from the night before up into the banks. I move all of the poo out, I clean all of the wet out of the stable, and then you'll see me in a minute, I'll sweep the floor and clean it. And then I just pull all of the banks down from the night before to make his new bed, and then the new straw that I put in to top up, I create new banks of. So I just constantly rotate my banks around. So here I am, just pulling all the banks down and making a nice flat bed, making sure I go through all the straw again, so if there is any more poo or wet left in there, I just clean it out as I'm going. And then I go through with the new straw, just shake it up, and then I make the new banks up. And whenever I'm doing the banks, I spend a lot of time piling it up, patting it down, piling it up, patting it down, because what I want to do is create a nice firm base. So if ever Harry did roll and get cast, he has a real firm bank to push himself back off, which is really the entire point of having banks in the stable. And then once I'm done, I just sweep the floor and I put his water back in. And then it's time to go and do my hay nets, and at the moment he's on 2 hay nets a day, just because I'm not restricting his diet. I'm trying to put some weight on him so he gets as much hay as he can eat, and 2 nets seems to be the amount that he needs. And yes, at the moment I am feeding out of nets, just to try and stop any wastage while he's unsettled in his new home. And then once the stable's done, it's time to get him brushed, tacked up and ready to ride. And today we are going to be going out for a hack. Yeah. Yeah. showing off me moves. Oh, and hi there. Just how we like them. Here you go, you're home. Home again, Harry Bear. Go on. Gonna be. So that's it, my first lot of mucking out is done and I hope you enjoyed watching it. Harry has since been out in the field for the day, his first full day out, and there is so much grass out there that I'm just hoping he spent the day eating and then just fallen asleep and he hasn't been running around damaging himself or just doing what horses do. Anyway, since then I have been to our local country shop, and so I couldn't sleep last night and I ended up doing some horse shopping online about 4:30 and I bought myself a wheelbarrow. I didn't have one because my last yard was for livery, so I decided to go for one of the really big boy wheelbarrows, thinking there's nothing worse than to do like 15 trips with a wheelbarrow and then ending up with straw everywhere, then spending half an hour sweeping. So I went large. Anyway, went to go and collect it, and I thought this car was big, but I can't actually shut the boot. I'm not really sure I should be recording this, but this is how I've had to drive back to the yard with my boot open. But yeah, we are nearly home. I've not had to travel far, it's been about 5 minutes. And so far, so good. The wheelbarrow is still there and the car is in one piece. So I'm hoping it's gonna be successful. Yeah, I'm about 2 minutes away, so let's see how it goes. Fingers crossed it stays in. We survived. Right, time to get you out. And there we go. So now it's time to go make up his feeds, and I have the pink mash that I prepared earlier, which you saw there on the floor. And he has a feed morning and night at the moment while he's still living in. So each feed has a scoop of pink mash, which I soak, and then a scoop of these nuts, which are the Saracen Relieve cubes. And then he has a scoop each of the ready grass. And it really is just as simple as that. I just look after his tummy and keep it nice and simple. So I don't know if other ex-race horses are the same, but Harry's quite fussy with his feed, and if I don't give it a really good mix, he tends to just leave it stuck to the bowl. So here I am, giving it a nice mix round, and then he gets a carrot in each feed. And I take it back to the stable. So I was on the way to the field to go and get him in, and I just thought I'd quickly stop and show you the lunch pen that we have. which I think is actually really cool, and lunch pens seem to be becoming more and more popular now. The last 2 yards I've been on have had lunch pens, and I'm looking forward to being able to use this. So I'm heading to the field now to go and get Harry, and I have made a bit of a mistake. I have worn my nice white trainers and the grass is very long. So yeah, RIP to the trainers probably. The reality of having to look after your own horse. The walk is so far as well. There is so much land here and so much grass. Harry is going to double in size and I can't wait. It'd be nice to have a big bull of a horse rather than like a little skinny rake. We'll see what size he is when I eventually get to him. Hopefully he still stood up. You're still there? Are you alright? Are you weeing or are you being weird? You okay? Oh, he's doing a wee. Thank God. Look at that grass. Yes, look at that tummy. He had a good day. Look at them. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Yes, squishy, squishy. Look at that face. He had a nice time. Look at that tummy. Huh? Good big tum-tum. Right, I'm going to do a little bit more poo picking. And then it's time to bring him in. Where's the poo? Where is it? How do you find poop in here when the grass is so long? Huh? Maybe poo picking's a job for another day. I'll have a wander around, but I'm not holding up much hope for finding it. I still haven't found any poo. Starting to feel a bit concerned. I'm like following the footsteps around in the long grass, so I can see that he's been wandering around, but no poos. He's obviously hidden them well. Job for another day. He's doing a poo! Right, at least I know he's pooing. I was actually starting to get worried that there wasn't any. Well done, Haribo! So in 5 minutes arriving, I've seen him pee and poo. All the signs of a fully functioning horse. The dragon's about to poop as well. Yes! Good boys. What? You naughty. Grass. Come say goodbye. Yes. Time to go back to bed, isn't it? Right, we're going to leave the vlog there. I'm going to bring Harry in, put him to bed. His breakfast is made for the morning. And yeah, that's the end of my first day of looking. He's actually trying to chew. RIP trainers. Stop that. Yes, we're going to leave that there. That's my first day of looking after my horse all by myself. And it's been great. I love it. Long may it continue to be this fun. Yeah. Right, we shall see you later. Ta-da! And we're heading back to the stable. Here's a good boy. And then stand. More pooping. At least you're still in working order, Harry Bear. the yard, I think. There you go.